Hello guys, welcome to today's session on blueprints. So, this is the introduction to blueprint session. So, we'll be having multiple sessions on game logics and game programming if you are in game development and design in core. So, we'll be seeing the game mechanics and everything. Or if you are in virtual production, we'll be seeing a basic fundamentals of blueprints. So, what is a blueprint? Blueprint, I just give a disclaimer. Blueprint is the programming system in Unreal Engine. So in other engine like let's say Unity, we'll have a programming language called C Sharp. Like that in Unreal, we'll have a programming language called C++. But so those are coding languages, right? Coding languages. So you'll be seeing the coding lines like writing the printf like that bracket and the semicolon like that. But here we have a dedicated system in the Unreal Engine. This is very specialized and unique factor of Unreal Engine called visual scripting. So that is nothing but you hope you know the block coding, right? App development will use block codings, blocks. So we'll connecting the block how we used for materials. Remember how we connected the material block like that. Here we will be having a logic system in which it is like a block system. So don't worry, I'll be guiding you completely in this system. So just take this as an introductory session and just get familiar with the blueprints windows or the platform. Got it? So first we'll dive into understanding the concept of visual scripting. What is the blocks and everything? And next we'll understand what is a blueprint editor. So how this interface and the windows, the UI system of the blueprint editor. So that we'll be seeing and fundamental concepts in scripting. So what is a fundamental nodes? So I told there is thousands of nodes are there. So in which fundamental nodes we'll be covering in today's session. Got it? Some few nodes what I use or most of the games use repetitively in often. The fundamental nodes I will be guiding you today. Got it? So next we'll be having blueprint classes. So and characters. So the pawn characters and what are the different types of blueprint character? Actor class and and character class and many classes are there. So that we'll be doing and the editor interface and blueprint having a viewport editor as well, programming editor as well, and viewport editor as well. So we will be seeing that as well and working with components. So what is components and everything, and collision classes. So this collision is not the collision what you see in the mesh. So it is like a volume kind of thing. So like how the character gets interact with this collision volume. So that is the concept. So we'll be seeing that as well and working with timeline. Timeline is a timeline keyframing node and VR character we will be seeing the not VR character pawn. So the actor character we will be seeing but we don't disturb it, but we'll work with the actors in the input class. So any guess on what is input class? Input classes, what is input classes? Any guess? It's nothing but your command keys. Let's say if you're playing a mobile game or if you're playing a PC game, if you press F button the door will open, right? If you press any button the character will attack. If you click the mouse button the character will attack. So that those are input classes. So the same things applicable for the joysticks. PlayStation, if you press A button, X button, O button in your control sticks, the character will react or respond accordingly, right? So that is the input classes. So that system we are going to see today and many concepts, right? So don't worry, this is gonna be a slightly extended session, and don't worry, we'll be having a part 2 as well and part 3 for arithmetic logics. So that I will come later. So we're having few more modules that those are in the game mechanics fundamental. So so this is these are blueprints fundamental is this one video, this one session, that's it. But the if you're a game mechanic artist or game programming artist, you will be having a dedicated session on arithmetics, the logics. So that involves more programming, AI concepts that we'll see one by one. Today we will learn these concepts via a single project. So we'll do a simple project like opening a door. Got it? So we'll see how we will be communicating with the like switches, buttons, like input keys, and our primary objective is to open a door. Got it? So this project is the motto of our learning, and we will learn the concept with respect to this project completion. Got it? So yep, I don't want to bore you out in this content, but I just want you to give the overview. These are the topics we are going to see now, see today. So quickly I dive into Unreal Engine. So don't worry, guys. This is a surprise project. I was working for the uh, world building of Jurassic Park. So we'll catch up with this later. So now this is my third person project actually. So I just go to my third person map. So I just go to my third person. Save set. Got it. So hope you remember this map, right? What is this map? This is our third person map. This is our third person map. This is our third person character, and we will be making a small project on third person game only. Got it. So might be we can change the mesh. I will let you know how to change this mesh to your custom mesh. Like you can keep your face, meta human as your character, or you can keep your famous actors like Pawan Kalyan, like Vijay or Ajit or Superstar, whomever you like. You can keep those characters to this playable character, Shah Rukh Khan or whatever it is. Got it. So first we'll learn the programming basics. Before that, I just come to my content step by step. I will say, okay, don't worry, don't freak out. This is very easy class. Actually, programming is very easy in Unreal. So first and foremost, I just create a folder for blueprints. Blueprints. This is like the blueprints is a visual coding language in Unreal. Don't compare this blueprints as your building blueprints or some construction blueprints. No, okay. So I just created a folder called blueprints and I keep a color blue. Okay, got it. So I just double click and open this, and I just how to create a blueprint. First and foremost, there are different categories of blueprints. Got it. Before that, in a nutshell, two segments we can split easily. One is, can you see this option? This is called a world blueprint. Can you see this option? Or the level blueprint? Sorry, the level blueprint. This blueprint will control this entire whole level, this third person level we have, right? This map, the third person map. So this blueprint area, this section will control this overall game logic. But we'll see that later. We'll see that concept later. Now we'll see a concept for individual blueprints. Okay. So reduce my camera speed. Okay. Now how to create the individual blueprint? Simple. Just right click in your content browser and the add component, get contents components will open this toggle. So here can you see a blueprint classes? Option, like how we do materials level, like that we'll have a dedicated section for blueprints. So here also you have different types of blueprints. We will come to these things later or further discussions. So now I just request we'll go to blueprint classes. Can you see this? Nice. Can you see this blueprint classes? So just click on blueprint classes. This is like a big concept. If we are going for I mean mechanics and all, we will be taking some exclusive sessions, 2 3 sessions for blueprints programming as well. But consider this as a basics, very basic session. Because the variables, there are a lot of variable types and many things are there that I will discuss later. But now, so as soon as I click, so what type of blueprint do you want? So can you see these are types of blueprints? Got it. First is actor. Actor blueprint is the basic and the default or the most common blueprint we use. Actor blueprint is nothing but we can directly use it in the scene. Got it? So it is like a spawned in the world. Like spawned means it can be taken at, it can be placed like the see. This cube is there, right? This is placed in the scene randomly. So this is our actor blueprint. Got it? So that is the most common thing of blueprint, and which will use predominantly, most 80% will use actor blueprint. And pawn. Pawn is like we can control the blueprint, like input classes, like controller inputs, like that we can control this. And character blueprint, it's similar. Your third person character is there, right? We used to play as a third person character. That is our character blueprint. Got it? And player control. So this player control will control the player actions, play instances, like that. And game mode based. So this game mode will have the rules and data sets and some constraints, game rules, game mode. Okay, next, actor components. This component can be reusable. Like grab actor component, we'll use a component called grab actor. What is a grab actor? Now, if there is a cube, we use a grab actor component to the cube. Now, the cube can be grabbable. That means pickupable by the character. Got it? So that is like the actor component, which can be like a function how we create and we'll repetitively use, right? That's it. And the scene component, which controls the scene transformation, one scene to another level transformation and everything like things. So now we don't want to bother about anything. We'll see the basics of actor blueprints. Okay, we'll go with the fundamental. So click on actor blueprint. Can you see a toggle got open? So as soon as it's open, the basic terminology or the naming topography of the blueprint is BP caps underscore, and you can keep your name whatever you want. Okay, first I want to simply I just want to uh, do some blueprints and do some logics. So I just create something called color change blueprints. So first and foremost we'll see color change. So that means, so first I'll keep something called floor, pp floor. That means a simple floor. Got it? So this doesn't have any physical appearance, right? So it's just if I drag and drop now, it doesn't have any physical appearance. See BP flow. Now I don't want to do that. I just delete it. But we are going to give some physical appearance for this. So I just simply double click this. Now yep, welcome to the. I just pin it here. Welcome to. I just save these things. I just simply created BP floor I kept and I just came here. So this is the blueprints window pa. So this is the blueprint programming window or the designing window. Design means we can give a physical form, right? The same thing will be. So first of all I go with in a clockwise direction as usual. So here we have components. The first thing is a component. Component is nothing but we can, I told, physical form or entity, or what are the entities to be contained in this blueprint we can add. Okay, for better understanding, it doesn't be a static mesh or something. It can be anything that this is a blueprint which holds the components or the which holds the properties of the components. So that's the meaning of components. So to understand simply, so let me add a cube. Can you see? I just click enter. Can you see? So this blueprint's getting a physical form. Got it? So then I can add something called audio. I click enter. Can you see? I just pull it up. Can you see audio? So this blueprint having a audio channel or audio property. So but I just hit compile, but it's a single entity. I'm fusing all the property, but it is a single entity. I can drag and drop to my scene. Got my point? Got my point? So that's the option called component. So the property items like character, like you see in third person, it have a camera and it have collisions, box collision, and many components you have right here. Physical constraints and everything, cable constraint, everything you can add. So one by one we can see if time possible, but just understand this is the area called component in which we can add the entities. Got it? You can add not only this static mesh. I can add my, I mean, not only this default cube mesh. I can add my static mesh as well. So here I can add my static mesh now. See the static mesh is there, right? I can go and select what is the static mesh I have rather than default shapes. I have this shape. So this is my static mesh. I can add my car as my blueprint. I can convert my car as a blueprint, and many things is possible. I'll let you know why those things are important. The car blueprints and all. Okay. So why? Because once a entity converted to blueprint, we can able to program it. So that's the purpose of it. So we can give the automation and logics. So now one more thing I just want to address here. So see how I added. I just simply click add, and I added, and you can see everything comes under a parent-child concepts. So if I close this, everything is under this cube. Everything under this default scene rule. So this please don't disturb this. Just let this be as the common factor. The factor I want to address here is if I select my cube and I move now, all the component associated with the cube under the cubes, which because everything linked under the cube, it's been child components. So along if I scale the cube now, the entire components what are parented with it get scaled. But if I scale the child entity now, it won't affect the parent entity. Got it? So this is one of the concept I just want to show. If I want to make this child to be a parent or independent, I just simply drag and drop to my scene div. I attach outside. Attach. See? So this is different and cube is different. So if I do any variation in cube, it won't affect the cone. So if I do any variation in the cone static mesh, it won't affect the cube. If I want to add something under this static mesh, now just click on the static mesh and hit add. If we're adding some entity, let's say I add a sphere, so it added under the static mesh. So just understand the parent child concept. And if you want to add something outside of the parent, always just select the scene root, default scene root, and add your sphere. So it's added independent. See, it's not related or attached to anything. So this is the component section, guys. So I don't want to bother you much with this component section. Now simply I just want to give something called plane. I want to add a plane because I just, sorry, plane, sphere. I just want to add a plane. See, I'm giving this shape as a plane because the first program I'm going to introduce you to the printf. Obviously in every programming we will understand the printf, right? So we'll see printf, and along with the printf, my logic is if my character come and step on this plane, now this plane, what color is this? What color this spa? Default color white. So it should change some other color in my content browser. So there's lot of colors, right? Green, red, like that. So I'm our default color also, that color should be changed. That is my first programming logic I'm going to use. Got it? So yeah, so guys, don't worry why you are learning why these and all. Don't bother, learn this concept. Then using this fundamental concept, you can do lot of complex things. Door opening is a simple concept, but if you are building a game, you collect a key and put the key in the specific spot and open the door. Got it? So that is the logic, right? So you learn this concept like this and you can apply in a complex game mechanics. That's it. Don't worry why chota chota things. This will help you better. So yeah, we are done with the component section. Coming down, we have event graph. We'll see this category here. We'll see this category here later. Next, functions. Functions are nothing but why we use functions in programming. We create something function and we keep on calling it, right? Repeatedly, whenever we require, we keep on calling it, right? So like that, functions will work. And macros. Macros is like how we are clubbing, like clubbing the entities. So I'll say how we are going to clubbing that macros will be seeing. And variables. Variables is a big vast area, but I will be explaining you later about the variables. So variables, we have a dedicated section, but I will explain in this also a part. But variables is nothing but the x equal to 5, int x, like that. X is a integer, float y, and string j, like that. We are giving some property for the entity, right? Like that. See here there is a plane. Where this plane arise, this is the plane. We can change the name. Now the name won't change, I guess. Yeah, changing. Yeah, if I click floor, say the component came here, right? So we can add component here also, but I will say about the variable component adding. But here we have flow. So what is this type? What is this type? Variable type. This is static mesh, right? You can say static mesh. So like that, if you are adding any variable, so new variable. So I will come about that. So new variable, I can give the name. What is this? Boolean. What does boolean means? True or false, or yes or no. So if I click, you have a lot of integer, float, name, string, many types are there. We'll see this in later, but we don't want to bother right now. So we'll see about variables during our arithmetic logics. During our arithmetic logic and arithmetic programming, we'll see variables. Now we'll simply see components variables. So yeah, don't bother about that. Next, you have the always have the habit of compile and save. So it will save this entire properties, whatever the properties. So you can control the properties. If you select this, you can control the scale. See, can control the scale. You can control the rotation. Same how we control in the level designer, like in our level. Like that, we are controlling the property of a mesh inside the blueprint editor. Got it? If you mistakenly deleted this now, go to window and add the detail panel here. Don't forget about this. Okay, if you're mistakenly deleting this or component, you are mistakenly deleting it now, go to windows and you'll be having component session. Got it? So yeah, so next, the same thing. If you click now, all the property will be there. The static mesh property, the material property, what are we seen in the outliner and the detail property, same property, the collision property, everything will be here. Got it? You don't want to bother about that much. But here, if you scroll down, you will be having some special properties here. Got it? So before going to the special properties with static mesh, I want to go with one concept. So okay, we'll add collision first. Yeah. So we'll add collision first. Step by step, I will show. Before that, I will show rather than adding a collision component. Okay, I will go to my programming class. So this is my, what is this part? Viewport. In viewport, I can do the visual design part. But can you see construction script and event graph? Can you see this tabs? Construction script, event graph. So this session is where we can able to program. Construction script mostly we won't use, but the construction is nothing but it is like a function. So we'll call it often, right? Recalling it. So that is the construction script. We don't want to bother about that. Now we go to event graph. In event graph session, what are the three primary nodes you are seeing, guys? What are the three primary nodes you are seeing? Event, event, what is this? Event, event begin play. This is the primary node in which as soon as you click the event, this is the event begin play bar. As soon as you begin the event, as soon as you playing as a character, as soon as you begin the event, this will trigger. So that is the concept. As soon as the event is begin, this will trigger something, some actions. Got it? So you understand, we will see practically. So here, event actor being overlapped. So the actor class, the character getting overlapped, this will be activated. Got it? Next, event tick. Event tick is nothing but it keeps on updating. We'll see one by one. Don't worry, don't worry. We'll see one by one everything. Event tick is keeps on updating. So one frames like one seconds. Let's say I'm keeping something to be rotated. Like I'm keeping this plane is there, right? This plane, I want this plane to be rotating. Oh sorry, this plane should be rotating 5 degree. If I keep 5 degree, at each seconds, one second, 1 5 5. Next rotation, next second it's 10. Next rotation it's 15. It's keep on updating in the level. It's like a tick. Even tick means it's keep on updating as per the frame rates, second by seconds. Got it? So that's what even tick. But we don't want to bother these two guys now. We'll see these two guys in a future session. I just delete these two guys. So delete. What's just happening? Okay. Simple bar, you just scroll, zoom in, zoom out, and hit right mouse button and drag your scene. I just select this. Can't able to delete. Okay, fine. No issues. Can delete it simply. I don't know why it's not deleted. So now we'll see from the event begin play. First program, what we are going to do, I just pluck this card out and search for a first function or first node, like how we do for materials. Here it's for programming. First program like hello world, print string. Print string or print text. Always I go to print string. Got it? The first node, you can right click and you can select and you can connect. So print string, enter. You can connect this or you can drag from here and you can search and it will be automatically connected. Same how we see in I just delete this. I don't know why delete is not working for me. Some engine error it seems. So I just compile and save. Delete. I don't know. Delete is not working for me. Oh, what the shit. So okay, leave it. Some engine error it seems, guys. No issues. So now what we did, we connected the event begin play to the print string. Shall we see the properties of the print string? So I just toggle this tab. Can you see what the string is printing? What is it printing? Hello. We can edit this. It's a simple text. I can, yeah, it's not printing hello Leo. Okay. So next, print to the screen. Print to the screen. Now, if I play in my character, now it will print here in the screen. You will see. Don't worry. Print to the log. Log is nothing but output log. Can you see output log here? Down bottom. Output log. So we'll see this output log. So what are we are doing in Unreal Engine? So everything will stored in the output log. Output log is like the our compiler. Got it? See, you can see. So we see about the output log in detail in soon. Now there's text color. What is the color of this text? Default it's blue. You want whatever color you want, you can change it up. And preview duration. Preview duration. Once it's printed, how long it should show in the scene? It's how much? 2 seconds. I just keep it as default. I just keep it as default. Key is nothing but it's the entity name. It's we don't want to bother about the key. Extension. It's like an extension. Replace by updating the things. Okay, we don't know. So these are the primary things. Here, what we did is simply connected our event begin play to a print string. Got it? We just don't forget to compile and save it. Once compile and save it, shall we play? I just play my scene. Is anything printed here in the scene? Yes or no? So have a look here in the top left corner. I just play. Is anything printed? No, that is a default command. So nothing got printed. Why? Any guess? So we given our logic properly. It's not printed. Why? It's connected. But the concept is our blueprint is in the content browser. It's not inside the level. First of all, right? It's not in the level. It's not in the outliner. First, we should drag and drop our blueprint here. Got it? So now our blueprint is in our scene. Got it? Now I just save it. Save this. Now the system will understand the logics and the controls. You don't want to bother now. Okay, I just n, n to place in the bottom. Yeah. So now my blueprint is in the scene. You can check, verify here. I just save this. Okay. Now let me play. Let me play as a third person character. Can you see something here, guys? If you do, it's going in 2 seconds because the time is very less. So I give to 10 seconds. Enter, compile, save. So as soon as the event begin, so you can see as soon as the event begin, you can see the connection, electrical signal. I just click it. Can you see the electrical signal? A short electrical signal being passed. I don't know why you are. I just keep this here or here, so you can see clear. I just close the detail panel now. So I just play. Can you see electrical signal slightly passed? What is that meaning? As soon as the thing is triggered, this event begin triggering to the sprint string. How long it's printing? Till 10 seconds. So wait till 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, it will be vanishing. Got it? So what is the color? Blue. What is the information? Hello Leo. So it's printing to the string as well as the log. So if you want to see the log, you just click on the log. Here, can you see the filters in the log? Filters in the log. So you just go to the filter and disable the show all. Go to the filter and you will be having print message. Log print user message. Enable this alone. See, so you can see only what is printing. It's you will be seeing. I right click it and clear log now. Let me play again once again. See, and if I see log, it's getting printed. Hello Leo. Got it? So this way we can debug it. Got it? Always, why print string? I just explaining you now. Always, this print string is the guy who helps us. Our programming, what we did is perfect or not. We'll see. We'll be seeing. Don't worry. One by one, we will be seeing. Okay. Why? Because if I programmed any logic, let's say if my character is going and touching, we are going to do that only. Our character is going and touching this plane, going and hitting this plane, colliding with this plane. Something should be triggered, right? Then only we can understand this getting triggered or not. Got it? So those things we are going to see. So now the flow thing. So we are in the floor blueprint. Got it? Now I just in the floor. I'm coming to the viewport. I'm adding a component called box collision. We can add collision, any collision, but I go with box collision. So as soon as you have the box collision, you have the box shape here. So I just undo the property. I don't know why this property is weird. I just make this as default and I just scale this. You can go to the same top view, front view, bottom view, everything, and I just align this here like this. Box collision, compile, save. Got it? Here I just come to my perspective. So nothing. So here if I compile and save now, whatever I am updating here, it will be updated in my scene. So if I keep spear also, this plane will shift it to spear. This is nothing but what I'm going to do. As soon as my character comes and hit on this plane now, it should first color should change. The white should change to green or something. But you see how I'm programming and how I'm checking and how I am debugging now. So first I will use printf string to check it's working or not actually. Got it? So my question is, so it should not print hello Leo now. So as soon as I step on this floor only, it should print hello Leo. Got it? That is my logic as of now. Got it? We'll do that logic first. So we go to BP floor here. Make sure how I'm doing. Just watch carefully. Click the box collision. Scroll down in the details panel of the box collision. Here can you see multiple event triggers. This is known as event triggers. Can you see this? So here on component hit. That means our third person character hitting this. On component being overlap. Got it? On component end overlap. So many things are there, but this three is very important. Mostly I will go with on component being overlap. So I just keep this. As soon as I keep plus, can you see what just happened? I'm getting a node in event graph. See, I click here and I click, already it's been there. If I click this, in event graph, I'm getting a node. Got it? Like how in event graph, the node is there. The event begin node is here. Okay, like that, I'm getting a node here as well. Got it? So I just delete this. Now I'm with on component being overlap. Okay, so my concept is rather than this printf should start as soon as the event begin, I'm just connecting this to this. Got it, guys? I'm just how to disconnect this. Hit alt and left mouse button. By pressing alt and left mouse button, same applicable for the materials as well. So I'm just connecting the node. Can you see the logic, guys? As soon as my third person character hits on this box, printf should trigger. Got it? So that is my logic. I just compile it and save it. Come to third person. I just play this. We just go and hit here. Can you see just what just happened? I just reduce the timing so you can see even more clearly. Or I just show you like this. So I just make this guys here. I just make this duration to 2 seconds. Got it? So now let me play this. Here I'm here. Is anything printed on the screen yet, guys? No. Now I'm going to hit on the plate. Can you see electric signal pass and hello Leo being printed? Yes. If you missed it, I come back and I go again. Can you see? Hello Leo. I come back, I go again. Hello Leo been printed. So it's been whenever my component is on the surface, it's printing it out. Hello Leo. Hello Leo. Got it? Hello Leo. Hello Leo. So I don't want to be done again and again. I don't want this trigger to be done again and again. Okay. So this is on component overlap. So here I will keep one more thing. You put those details. Hit. It's just a hit. It's not overlapping. It's just hitting. Overlapping means what? Overlapping. So see, I just want to show this is like overlap only. So if I go slowly, just see my component should entirely overlap. That is the concept. Okay, hit means hitting. Both serves different. You will see only minute difference only. I just disconnect this, compile, save. I just play it again. See, it's not playing it out because your hit is not covered the overall surface. Got it? So that is the difference where you just play with this on component overlap and see if this is on component begin overlap. I go to the box and here in details end overlap is there. I click end overlap and I just duplicate the printf. Here hello Leo is there. I just duplicate. How to duplicate? Click on here, and where to duplicate, keep your cursor, control D, duplicated. I connect this to this, end overlap. This is begin overlap, this is end overlap. I i create something called by Leo. First hello Leo, now I keep by Leo, and this color would be red color. Got it? Got it? Now compile, save, third person, come here, hello Leo, I'm going out, by Leo. Got it? Hello Leo, by Leo. If you want to see how this triggering is working, simple as that. Just play here. See, hello Leo, it's got triggered. As soon as I come out, by Leo, triggered. So this is how the triggers work. Got it? So why I am doing like this and checking it out now? Once I know this is working properly, then I can program whatever I want, right? Once I get to know this is working, I can program it. So what I'm going to program now, there is a node called set material. So just see this. This is one by one. This is one by one process. As soon as this overlap happens, print the string and execute something called set material. So here you can select the floor only, because you are going to change the material of the floor only, right? Okay, so you can select here, but I don't want to spoon feed you, but I just show you one more method. Same, this also works same, that's also works same, but this is the proper way. Set material, I don't know. Can you see content sensitivity, context sensitive? So if you disable it now, you will be seeing many options. So context sensitivity means some components will be visible. I mean, the usual components only will be visible. Many component won't be visible. Okay. So here I just search for a component called set material inside the material. Uh, there's a node called set material. It's a function. Set material is a function. Function means F. You can see F. So it's cloth simulation. No, ours is not a cloth simulation. Ours is inside the material. Should be here. Yeah, set material. It's here. See, inside the material property. Don't complicate yourself, but I'm just saying you the proper setting. If you select the floor itself, the same option will come. Set material. See, set material. So my concept is on component overlap, print a string, and set a material. Now we'll analyze the set material. So let me first one by one we'll go. For the set material, I just compile and save. Can you see what is the error you are getting, guys? You are getting some error, right? Inside the compiler result, you are getting some error. Can you check what is this error? Board, huh? So let me speed up. Don't worry. Hello. Check. Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. I just speed it up. So here you are getting some error, right? So this error, if you want to figure out the error now, you can read here itself. So what is this? Target must be connected. Connection target is missing. So what is this target? So what is our target to set a material? What is our target? It's our floor. Our floor is the target. So how to add this floor to this target? Simply drag here, drag this and drop inside the target. Can you see, guys? Can you see this? So our target being attached. Done. So first is done. First is execution. Execution is connected. Second is our target is attached. Third, element index. For this material, what is this element index? It's nothing but if you go to viewport and select the floor now, we go to details panel. Sorry. So I told in Blender, if you import now, multiple elements will come, like that I told, right? Now here only one element is there. And what is this element number? it's 0. This component having only one element, it's 0. So we don't want to bother about this. We leave this element as 0 as 0. So here material, what material to be setted? So before, what is this material? White. Basic shape white material is there. I'm just drawing this asset, and there is lot of starter content assets also there. You can add any material pa. So now to be visible, I just add a basic asset number 3, green color to be visible, right? So default it's white color. So as soon as my character steps on the floor, it should print hello Leo, and it should change the color to be green. Done. So I just compile, save, go to third person map, play here. I'm going to step on the. What just happened, guys? Am I audible, right? Got it? So now Leo is there, but once the green color is set, it's default green color. It's not changing its color again. Why? Because we didn't set anything for end overlap. Okay, wow. How to set? Simple. Copy this. Don't forget the target also. So Control D, duplicate it. Okay, and retarget this here, and keep the basic white color. So what is this color name? I forgot. Default, what is it? Basic shape material. Basic shape material. Okay, I go to basic shape material color. That is our default white color. Done. So now as soon as I come back, it will be white. That is our logic. But here one more thing, the way of programming I can, both serves as same purpose. So this is the component. So this is also same. Get floor, set floor. I will explain about this get floor, set floor, but this is get floor only as of now. If you directly drag and drop from the component, it is get floor only. Okay, set floor is different. I will explain about set floor later. But now, so rather than having two components, this also same, nothing wrong in this. This also same. You can do like this as well. You can connect this and you can delete this. Both serves a different thing only, right? So it understanding the target, this target is this. Got it? So both serves as the same purpose. You don't want to bother. So now I compile this, save this, I just close this and detail, and I just come here to show you out. I just play now. Now shall we do one by one? So I'm going to step on the floor. Print hello Leo is there, and color set so green. I'm coming out. It's changing to by Leo and setting to the new color white, green, white, green. Got it, guys? So this is the programming fundamentals. This is the programming logic. So we'll take this to one more step further. Okay. So hope you understand the interaction. Now I understood the interaction is working. Okay. Now, yeah, BP floor is done. Printf and how programming, how communication, how you guys familiarizing with this portal, like familiarizing this in ecosystem. Okay, that's what I explained here. Set macros are different. Macros and all we'll see later. Macros are nothing but, let's say we having like hundreds of nodes like this connected now. We are going to use what we used here. We duplicated and we use this here, right? Rather than doing that, I can right click it and I can make this as a macro. Collapse this to macro. Got it? I just collapse this as macro. I just remove this. Okay, I just collapse this as macro and I just duplicate this and I just connect this here. Okay, inside if I double click now, see, can you see what are we kept? It's here actually. So that is macro. We don't want to worry or bother much. We'll see macro concept later. So it's like form of programming. So I don't want to bother about this now. Just explain as now. Mm, yeah. So this is the default what we had. I'm not changing it anything. Now my concept is I want to add a door. Okay. So I want to add a door. So my logic is as soon my character steps on the this plate, the door should open. That is my gaming logic. Okay, va. Okay, Papa. First we have to have a door blueprint. Remember door blueprint. So you should have a new blueprint class. So right click, how to add a blueprint? Right click, go to blueprint class, actor class, the door also actor. So BP underscore door. Okay, enter this. So this doesn't have a physical form. You have to give physical form. Right, double click it, add a cube, simple cube. Okay, and scale this any axis 0.2. So it's become, it should be looking like a door. See, like this. It should be 1.5 like this. A random. It need not to be very precise or very pitch perfect. It should be random like this. Okay. As soon as I get a random shape, I just click here. I come here and I just drag this, drop here, and I have to level design or align this to our scene properly. This dimension is different. Here also we can change the dimension. Okay, I just rotate it to 90 degree. 90. Oh, sorry, snapping. I should enable. Check. W. Move up. Go to the scale property. Scale it like this. Like this. I want to cover this. That's it. So got it, guys. Got it. Yeah. Simply, I'm just moving it up. Okay. Now my concept is, as soon as I step on this floor, this door should open like this. Okay. This door should open like this. This is my concept. Got it? This is my concept. Done. So now for this, what I'm going to do, first I want to see the movement. So how many units here, from here to here, how many units it want to move. So how to do that and all. So step by step we will do. Step by step we will do. Nothing that. Here you can see the locations. I just taking it as default. We are going to do trial and error only. So I'm just taking a simple logic. Here I'm having in y-axis 2450 R. So I'm just moving this to here, completely like this. And what is the new value? 2750. Some 450 to 750. How much units it differs? How much units? 300 units in y-axis. That's my basic understanding. That's my basic logic. Okay. Now the basic logic I'm going to apply in this blueprint programming. So I'm going to apply this program now. I'm coming to event graph. Got it? I'm coming to event graph. First, rather than this linking, this stepping on the floor, and after that the door should open, that and all we'll see later. First, we will see what is the units properly it's needed to move it. First, I will check this via using a event begin play. So as soon as my event begins, so this is for checking purpose, okay. So here I put move, a node called move component 2. Can you see this node? This node will be using many times simultaneously. This is a fundamental nodes in one of the fundamental node in Unreal Engine, my favorite node. Can you see move component 2? Got it? So as soon as event begins, move component is acts. And what is the component? What is the component? Let me compile. You will see the error again. I mean, you won't see, but what is the component? Don't forget this. I used to always, during my first time, I used to forget this. You don't forget. What is the component? What is the component? Cube component. I can rename. So I can see, I rename it so you will understand it properly. It's a door. It is nothing but this component. This is our component. So I just, like how we did for target, for the plane, like that I drag and drop here. That's it. This is my component. Okay, here I just compile this. Now basic I know, basic knowledge I know. I put, this is the relative translation. Okay, so in y-axis I know it's around 300 units default. I'm not sure because this scaling is different, that scaling is different. Okay, so I just keeping just 300 as my testing thing. We can test trial and error. It's minus 300 or plus 300, I don't know. It want to move from left to right, so you'll see everything. And ease in and use out is a keyframing concept. What is a keyframing concept? Now, overtime, can you see an option called overtime? So how long it should take from initial point to that 300 location point? That is the overtime. Now I keep it as 0.2. I will explain it later. Okay. Now I compile this, save this. Now I go to third person view. Rather than playing as my third person character, same thing will happen. I just play as a third person character. Something is feeling weird. So this component is moving back, right? That means it's acting in wrong direction. But always I don't play as a third person character to check. So this is like my testing, right? Testing. So I use an option called simulation. So rather I'm not playing as a character, I use an option called simulate. Can you see? Same thing. If I play as a character also, the same thing will happen. So I will play as a simulate option. Alt S is the shortcut. So it's moving backwards. That is 300 units is moving backward. So I assume that. So no, this is wrong. So now what I do, as soon as event begin, so 300 units not in Y here. So I will keep 300 units. I keep 0 here. I keep 300 units in X. Shall we keep? If I keep 300 units in Z, now what will happen? Should move up. Okay. So I just compile and save, and now I simulate it. So it's moving this side. So I want to move from left to right. So I want to keep minus 300. Simple math. I keep minus 300 from the origin to minus 300. I simulate it, but it is going so long, going too long. So it's going double the time. So I can relatively assume it for 150. I simply keep it as 150 and I just play it out. It's good, but it's not very perfect. I'll keep it for 155. So this is how you will program step by step iteration. It's like your trial and error. You are just basically you're doing the trial and error. See, completely it's going in 155. It's perfect. That is minus 155 relative location. So this is good. So I assumed and I understood. I just moved this one. Okay. Now I understood the concept. That now understood. Now this is going very fast. I want to reduce the time. How to reduce the time? It should go slow. Can you see overtime? And don't forget this component should be connected. Overtime 0.2. I keep it for 2 seconds. 2 seconds is there. I compile and I just simulate it. 1, 2. Got it? I keep it for 5 seconds. Compile, save, simulate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it, guys? Got it? Got it? Got it? So this is now we assume the properties is good. Now our concept is, so it should not act in even begin. As soon as I step on my component, it should act. Right? The concept is right. So now we have to communicate this floor entity to the BP door entity. We have to communicate. We have to establish a communication. Okay. So that is the concept. The now I am using a concept called blueprint interface, but we'll do the blueprint interface advanced concept. We'll see that later. But now, for a simple ideology, I just go here. As soon as I step on this, I create a function here in a blueprint door. See where to be executed. Here I am. This is even begin. It's a node, execution node. Like that, I can create something a node called custom event. Custom. Can you see add event? It's a custom event. Custom event means my decide event, my triggering event. Okay, I'm keeping this event custom event and renaming this event as door open. Enter. So this is my, what is this? This is my custom event. So right click it and custom event and give a name for this custom event. Okay, so I just connect this here and I disconnect the event begin. Okay, so this is a custom event node. For this custom event, there should be a signal, right? There should be a signal should trigger this thing, right? So from here, there should be a signal should be passed. Here, I click something called, I put something called, what the name you given here? Custom door open, custom event. Give that name here. Door name should be proper. Open. Can you see the event name? BP door open. Just click on it. Here can you see it's a blue color, here it's red color. This is a executable thing, it is a receiving thing. Got it? Here it's blue color, here it is red color, right? So as soon as the set material is done, a event will be triggered. This will be communicated here. But in before that we have to do something called cached component too, but we'll see. Cache to we will see. But before that we will see it is working or not. Always okay. It's showing some error. It's showing some error. So what is the error? What is the error it's showing? If I compile now, it's showing error. What is the error? Target is having no connection. Okay, wow. Now use your logic and your brain. This is very important concept. Here, what is our target to be moved? What is the component? What is our target? Door. But do you see our door component in this component area or in this variable component area? Yes or no? No. It is here in here only. It's there. We can't drag and drop here that to here. So now we should have a target blueprint reference. Got my point? Target blueprint reference to communicate. So how to create that? Always there is a many method. There is something option called cache to. Here I put cached. This is the bit important. Say okay, I will say two methods. Cached to what is our door? BP door. Can you see this, guys? Cache to BP door. Click that. Click this casting to here and BP door to the target. Okay, just compile. We'll see it's working or not. It's been very old version. Object is missing. Okay, this to this and where to get the object. See here in object overlap is there. See here, guys, overlap is there. Here can you see actor, other actor? Drag and drop this actor to the object. Actually, this actor is the object. Actually, don't confuse. Step by step, I'm doing it out. So compile, save. We'll see it's working or not. So my concept is casting to BP door. So it is casting to BP door, and here it's communicating to the BP door custom class. This is the custom event we created. So where is this custom event? If I double click this, it will come here. As soon as it's been communicated, it comes here and it triggers this, and our door will move. That is the concept, right? Got it, boys? Got it? So this is a node called cache to BP door. From floor, it should communicate to BP door. It is like calling. Cache to means this floor is calling this door. Hi door. I'm sending you a message like that. Got it? So we'll compile, save, we'll see it's working or not. So now I go as a character. I step on the floor. It's not working. Okay, it's not working. I don't know why. We'll see here. It's perfect. Okay. So one more trick we'll try. If not, I will say my old trick. My favorite old trick. Okay. Cache to BP door class. Okay. Rather than that, we'll put this, connect this here and connect this to the door, custom node and BP door. I just give to target. Oh, sorry. Select a class. So BP door. Door blueprint I am selecting out. Not working out. Floor. Okay. Something is fishy. I just come to this casting is very old concept. The thing is, it's nothing but the casting means it communicates actually. So it should communicate, but it's not working. But I'll figure out this error. But I'll say the trick to fix this. But you understand the cache to component. Uh, Okay. Now here our overall issue is what? Target is error. The target is showing error. This target should be our door. So we have to link the door here. Here we need a component. Now the variable comes to picture. Can you see the variable option here? I click the variable here plus and click door, door actor or something. You can keep whatever the name you want, but we are going to select only. Here can you see the variable type, right? Boolean. Here I select the, go to search and select the type called actor object reference. So our door is a actor component as per blueprint. Actor object reference. I just click this here, and here before compiling, can you see an option like I kind of option? Ice. Something called ice. So just enable this. Why I am enabling this now? I will say because we have to retarget test. So now I enable this. I just drag and drop here. Get door, and now connect this to. I just compile this. Actor object reference. It should work. Static uh, working. I'll show you. Used to do sure. Actor component at least. See lot of concepts. Uh, get door open. Just a second, guys. The cache component should work. Yeah, we made a mistake. Cached component to pp door. Cache to pp door. Yes, perfect. Just so we'll check if it's working or not. First, we'll check how to check. So we'll use the print string to check it out first and foremost. Jump over here. Select this. Let it be here. So same thing I'm doing, but here last time I connected actor to object. Now we'll see. I connected overlap components. Actor only I used to connect, but we'll see. Cache to it's working. No, it's warning showing on yeah, actor. We should connect actor. So compile. Good. Should receive the data. Cache to flow. Can compile this. Yes, errors. Okay. Sorry to bother you guys. I don't know which version got changed or something. So this cast component I'll definitely let you know. But I can show you something called blueprint interface. Okay. Mistake I did. Should receive the It's not receiving actually. See, door open, it's not receiving the message at all. Here it should receive the message. Cache to third person character. We'll see this mistake I did or not. Cache to third person character. Uh, no, third person is not there. Oh, why I'm complicating this? Door, PP door. Simple. Let just play this here. Casting is done, and this goes here. But here that doesn't receives the message. Okay. I figure out or to floor. Not be like this, but we'll see. This is right actually. It's warning also leave it. It's not communicating. Okay, guys, this step I will figure it out, and we'll have a dedicated session. We don't want to go the session out. So thank you for being part of the session. But I should open the door. So I'll have a different concept called input actions. Okay. So we'll see the input actions. I don't know why this getting trouble. I figure out, and I'll let you know later. Now, so yeah, so it should communicate this communication part. Okay, we'll see that, guys. We'll see that right now. So we don't want to worry about this casting thing gets old actually. So now we'll use a concept called blueprint interface. So how to use blueprint interface? Here I just starting fresh. So I just right click here, and can you see in the blueprint options, can you see an option called blueprint interface, guys? Blueprints interface. Just click on this interface component and create BPI. BPI means blueprint interface underscore door. Open or close might be. BPI means blueprint interface. Click enter. Okay. So as soon as I click enter, I just double click it here. Here you should enter a function. So what function? BPI door underscore open. BPI door open. This is my function. I'll create one more function also now itself, but we will use later. But first we'll see only open. We'll see, but we create BPI door underscore close. Two things I created. I click enter. Okay, I click enter. That yes, our purpose of this blueprint interface is done. I just close it out. So this is the function we are going to call. So what I did, I right clicked and created a blueprint interface, and double clicked it and created two functions. Added and created a two function BPA door open, door close. Okay. So this is a blueprint interface class for establishing the communication. Got it? So now what I'm going to do, I'm just deleting this. What I'm going to do, right here in uh, in both the blueprints we have to establish this interface communication. So in BP door, can you see class settings? Class settings. Click on the class settings. Here you will be having interfaces, implemented interfaces. So I just click add and search for our BPI. So what is our interface we created? BPI door. Done now. So as soon as it's added, compile, save. So as soon as it's added there, it will be showed here. Got it? As soon as it's added there, it will be showed here. Got it? So compile, save. And here, same thing you have to do for BP floor as well. Got it? So same, go to BP floor, class settings, add interface. See, no interfaces are there. Add interface, BPI, BP door. Compile, save. Got it, guys? So here we establish the relation using via the blue BPI door interface class. Here, what I'm going to do, trigger class. This is the trigger class. This is the message class. So this is the recipient class. This is the sender class, right? That is my concept. Here in BP door, right click it and search BPI door open close. Events is there are new events and create add event BPI door open. Got it? Got it? Open one now. What is this? What is what's happened? Right click BPI. Here, okay, no, not add event, I guess. BPI door open. Yeah, I think this only. Yeah, no, not this. Sorry, BPI door call function. No, yeah, this only. BPI event trigger only because this is the recipient area. Door open. I just connect this to here. I just compile, save, compile. You should compile, save, and you just connect this to here. Something it's created as one. So it's like a new interface node. It seems like yeah, new interface function name. I just connect here, compile it, save it. So here recipient is created. Sender we have to create, right? Here the sender is. The sender I just drag and drop and BPI door open message. Can you see the message? BPI door open message. You should send the message here. Okay. So it's not like the message you should send. Now use the concept door component. So I just delete it and I just open it again for you. Create a variable name. The variable name is door variable and the variable type is actor object reference. Okay, wow. Enable this eye icon. Now drag and drop this door. Drag and drop get door and connect this here. Compile this. You won't face any error. Compile and have this. We'll see something is changed. Its name is got changed. Name we should keep the same name only. Open one. Okay, I don't know why it's getting like this. BPA door open should come. Okay, something is messing up, but we'll see. Compile and save. We'll see if there are any error. We'll figure it out. So yeah, we have done this sender element, door element, and BP receiver element. But the concept why we enable this eye icon now, we have to link the door variables here. Default values there are. We have to target. This is a floor. I go to my third person. I in my level. This is my floor blueprint, right? Here, can you see the visible? Why I enable the eye icon? It will be visible here. Now here I use my dropper and select what is a door. Blueprint door. I just click the blueprint door. So it's been attached here, right? I just save it. Save selected. Now let me play it. We'll see. It should work. Oh shit, it's not working. Don't know why. I told you, right? Blueprint, the faces, open door, close. Here it should not be one, it should be open. I don't know why. If I replace it now, it will be working properly. compile, save. Why it's been like that? PPI, door open. Yeah, now it's perfect. I don't know why it's been some compiler error. So it should not be one. So now I just connect here. I just compile, save. I'll check here itself. Check from here itself. Play. Now I just go and step on here. It triggers there. Appa, it's working good. Some one error it's there. I don't know why it's been. It's some compiler error it seems. So always have a best practice of compiling it. Okay, got it, guys. It's working perfectly. So I will re-explain once again, guys. I re-explain once again what I did. So as soon as I find the door relative location, what I did, I went to my third person and I right clicked and I go to blueprints. I established blueprint interface a node and kept BPI door and double click and added two function name, BPI door open and door close. Okay, as soon as this work is done, I go to my blueprints, BP door and BP floor. Both the things I'm adding class settings, going to interface and adding the BPI door. It's been added. Once it's added, make sure you're compiling and saving. You'll be seeing those here. You should see here. As soon as you add it, you should see here. As soon as it's been added, I right click it and hit the name, door open, door open. So it should be inside the add event. Add event is the event which triggers only one time only you can add it. Okay, add event is the thing it can trigger. So once it's been added, so I go to my one the receiving end is added and it's connected to the event before it's even begin play. It's been connected here. I disconnected and I connected here and I connected my door component here. Done. So here the door part is done programming. I go to my floor. As soon as my color got changed, my logic in my floor is as soon as my color got changed now, I right click it and send a message. BPI open door, door open message. I'm sending a message. You can send n number of times. See, 1, 2, 3, n number of times you can send the message. Done. So I just sending the message, but here I will have a catch. If I send a message after this, I compile it. Now I am having an error. What is the error? The target is missing. Our target is where this target should be located. Now BP door is our target. We should send a message to the BP door. So here I don't have the door entity. Here what I'm doing, I'm using the variable. I'm creating a variable and creating a name and creating the variable type as actor reference. Actor reference. Object reference. As soon as created, I drag it and drop it and say get draw. And I'm just connecting this to here. And I'm making sure I'm enabling this eye icon. Can you see eye icon? This eye icon. I'm enabling this and compiling this and saving this. Going to my third person character. Here inside I'm choosing this floor because inside the floor only we added the variable. So I'm clicking the floor in the outliner and here you'll be having the default. So using this default eye picker tool, I'm dragging and selecting the door component. Vice versa. Inside the floor, I'm selecting the opposite guy whom I want to send the message. I'm selecting this and simple compile, save it. So once those things are done, so as soon as I step on this, the message being passed and door getting opened. Got it, guys? Got it? The same thing I have to do vice versa. So I just time is more, so I go to 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Now I want to close the door. Same concept. What I'm going to do, I'm typing event BPI door close. Done. Done. So this door close should be like a opposite of this, right? So I'm just duplicating this node. Sorry, just deleting this. I'm just clicking and duplicating here. And don't forget to connect the component. Door component is same both. Here I'm connecting the close. But as per arithmetics, what should be done? The relative location should be what? 0. Initial position. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Plus 55 yeah, 0 we'll see. Now I'm giving 0. So as soon as it's been triggered, the component should move relative transform to minus 155. Here it should come as soon this triggered, it should comes to 0 relative transform. So I just compile, save. Here message recipient we created, sender message you have to create, right? Sender message here, as soon as it's stepped out, we have to create the sender message. So the message is BPI door close message. We will see message in bracket, message. So the target compile error. What is the target? Same. We already designated the target. Door is our target. So we already created a variable and we went and we enable this I and we went and compile. Both acts as the same target. So save it. We'll see how this works. So I just go, opens, come back, closes, opens. In between I come back, it gets closed. In between I'm coming back, it's getting closed. So I'm going, I should go within 2 seconds. Getting my game logic. If I put, oh shit, I didn't have collision. How to enable collision? Simply click on it, go to BP door, inside the viewport, click on the surface, double click on the static mesh, collision, add a box collision, save it, and go. So if I save this, my concept is I should pass this entity within 2 seconds. If I come out now, the door starts to close. I should not walk slow. When slowly I go now, it will block me. I can't go in. Understanding my game logic, right? So I should step on it. Soon I want to run. Before 2 seconds, I want to run. Got it? So this is my game logic. So hope you understood, right, boys? The BPI interfaces. The same thing will work for cache 2. This cache 2 BP door. This is the old method, but this is a hectic method. So I just same the lot of errors I will face. So only I'm not using this. If I figure out where is the error I made it or the engine version error, I will update you. But I request you to practice this concept part. Okay, so this connections and opening the door and closing the door, so it's already been time. So we'll keep one more class, one more session for this thing where we continuing from here. Rather than stepping on here, what if we use input classes? So there's a class like if I press keyboard, if I playing like this, if I press F button, the door should open. If I press O button, the floor color should change. Rather than stepping on it, the thing should vice versa should work, right? So we'll see that input classes or input actions in our next class. Okay, done. So without further ado, we just wrap up today's session. So we'll have a couple of sessions, but this is the basics of blueprints part. So we created I just give a quick recap. We created a single blueprints and we learned how the print thing work, how the blueprints getting communicated with the third person character. Then we add a collision component for this single thing, and we try to change the color for this particular floor. After that, we created a one more entity called BP door, and we try to establish the communication between two different blueprints. These are two different blueprints. Okay, so but we try to enable, so we can simply duplicate this. See, I went from here to there, from there to here I want to return. I just simply duplicate this. See here, BP floor 2, right? So what I'm doing, I'm just going up, I'm just moving this here. So I'm just playing here. Here I just turn on here, quickly run here, and I want to return from here now. I want to step from here. I want to quickly run from here. Got it? So once you created a blueprint, you can use n number of times, any number of times. Got it? So that is the functions of the blueprints and programming in Unreal Engine. Got it? So thank you for today's session. Bye guys. See you guys.